Welcome to the How Do I video series on Microsoft Dynamics NAV 2017. In this video, I will demonstrate some of the great new job features in Microsoft Dynamics NAV 2017. At the end, you will have a good understanding on how these new job features can simplify the everyday use of NAV for everyone working with jobs like, for example, project managers. We will get there by going through these steps. First of all, we will have a look at the Project Manager Role Center. Then I will demonstrate how to use the new job wizard. We will also post the job from the Role Center. And finally, we will close the job and calculate the work in progress. The Project Manager Role Center displays important job information. There are job-related charts that show relevant job information. There are jobs assigned to me in the My Jobs list. And we have new queues as a starting point for important job-related tasks. And finally, we also have simplified actions in the ribbon. The charts in the Project Manager Role Center display important job data such as the job profitability, the job actual cost to budget cost, and the job actual price to budget price. By clicking on one of the bars, the system will bring me to the job card. The charts in my Role Center are displayed based on the project manager assigned to the job. And this means that the project manager only sees charts of his or her jobs. For example, if I remove my name in the project manager field for the Guildford job, and if I now close the job card, and if I go back to my Role Center, you will see that only the Deerfield job is displayed and that the Guildford job is not displayed anymore. The My Jobs list displays the jobs assigned to me. I can see important information such as the job number, the job status, but also the bill to customer. By clicking on the job number field, I have very quick access to the job card. The My Jobs drop-down menu allows me to customize the list by, for example, deleting lines or creating new ones. Notice the new queues in the Start section. I can use them to create new jobs, job journals, and job sales invoices. In one of the following topics of this video, I will demonstrate how to use these new queues. The ribbon in the Project Manager Role Center has been simplified for better and more efficient use. There is a Job Reports menu with the most important job reports. I can very easily access timesheets, and there is also a new Job Closing menu. By clicking on the job closing in the ribbon, I can quickly access the job WIP cockpit or run the job calculate WIP or job post WIP to GL reports. From the Project Manager Role Center, I can now quickly create a new job from an existing one. I can see cost and billing information in a new fact box on the job list or job card. And as a project manager, I can also send my customers a job quote report using a Word template. To create a new job, I can use the New Job queue in the ribbon. First of all, I need to specify if I want to create a new job from an existing job. Then I can click on Next, enter the description. I can enter or select the bill to customer number, for example, customer 10,000, the Canon Group. And now if I click on Next, I can select the job to copy from, for example, the Deerfield job. You can also enter the job task number from and job task number to copy from, but if you leave these fields blank, the system will copy all the tasks of the Deerfield job. Now I will click on OK, and as you can see, the job was successfully copied. By clicking on Finish, NAV will show the new job card. On the jobs list and on the job card, there is a new fact box called Job Details. The fact box displays important information, for example on budget cost, actual cost, and so on. If I click the job number field to go to a job card, for example the Deerfield job, you can see the same job details fact box on the job card. If I want to know, for example, the budgeted items on a job, I can click on the figure, and the system now displays all the job planning lines of the type item. After creating a new job, it's possible you want to send your customer a quote for the job. In the Report tab on the ribbon, you will see the Preview Job Quote report. If I run the report, I can preview the quote for the selected job. I need to click on Send To, select for example Microsoft Word, and then click on OK. Word will open, and here you can preview the quote. You can save the document and send it to the customer, or you can also run the Send Job Quote report. From the Project Manager Role Center, I can very easily access the job journal or prepare a job sales invoice. To access the job journal, I just need to click the job journal queue in my Role Center. I can then enter lines such as the usage of resource hours and post a job journal. To invoice a job, I can use the Create Job Sales Invoice queue. Next, I can specify if I want to invoice a specific job or all jobs. In this example, I will invoice the job in which I've set up new offices. You can also select whether you want to invoice specific tasks or based on a planning date filter. In this example, I will leave these fields blank. If I then click on OK, you will see that the invoice is created. Let's have a look at the invoice. I will click on Sales Invoices, and here the first one, invoice 1006, is the invoice created by Microsoft Dynamics NAV, where you can see that my job services are indeed suggested in the sales invoice. Next, I can click on Post in the ribbon to post the invoice. Finally, let's close the job using the new closing process for WIP calculations. Suppose that my Deerfield job is finished. I can click to go to the job card. Then in the ribbon I will click on Edit, and if I scroll down, I can change the status field from open to completed. If I do this, I will get a warning that the ending date is now set to the 2nd of February 2018, so my work date. I can click on OK. And next, NAV asks me if I want to run the job calculate WIP function. I will click on Yes, because my job is finished. The WIP was successfully calculated, and next it will ask me whether to post to the accounts. Here you can see the job WIP entries. I will close them, and next I can run the job post WIP to GL function. The WIP was successfully posted to the general ledger, as you can see here, and now if I click on OK, the job is finished and everything has been posted and processed. To wrap up, let's summarize the steps covered in this video. First of all, we had a look at the new Project Manager Role Center. Then I created a new job using the new job wizard. I also posted a resource journal and a sales invoice by using the new queues in the Project Manager Role Center. And I have closed the job by setting the status to completed and by having the system calculated the work in progress. Check these resources for more information on the topics covered in this video. Thanks for watching this How Do I video on Microsoft Dynamics NAV 2017.